What's up, cool people? I'm Matt Conroy. Welcome back to Knights of Pen and Paper. So, we are traveling to the Dwarven Mall, which is not a place we have seen yet on the map. You'll see where it appears in just a little bit. I find this grandpa situation a bit disturbing. All of a sudden he's alive in the game again, and apparently undead too. Hello, adventurers. Nice to meet you, Elder. We are here to save the world. Village Elder takes a fine crystal bottle from his backpack along with a bunch of mugs. Brave fighters, let me pour you some pumpkin latte to release you from your exhaustion. Thanks. You finish your drinks, but instead of feeling invigorated, you are hit by an overpowering drowsiness. You serious? As you were passing out, you can hear sinister laughter echoing a word that sounds like Mugzoy. Mugzoy? I want no Mugzoy. I want a D20 roll. I've always been the last one to pass out at LAN parties. No. You passed out already, so quit the whining. Z's. You wake up in what seems like a dungeon. Tavern Keeper is also present. Tavern Keeper? There's definitely something fishy going on. Yes, they locked me in here too. This is the old Dwarven Mall that has been abandoned for 100 years. Where's Grandpa and who's the lady? She is a healer lady. I witnessed a charming old man being dragged down to the lower levels of this dungeon. It must be that Grandpa you're talking about. I also saw a glimpse of Dr. Von Helsingfors. Okay, whatever. How do you know all this, and how did you end up trapped here in the dungeon? The last thing I can remember is the village elder offering me a drink. As you ponder on this, you notice a slogan on the wall. Obey Mugzoy. Does the name ring a bell? It certainly does, and I hate this Mugzoy dude already. This place feels evil. The tavern keeper insists he must return back home immediately. There's just one little obstacle in the way. The mummy guardians that are prowling by the entrance of the chamber. Mommy, I wonder if dinner's ready. Let's attack! Okay. Fighting mummies now. Oh. Just a sec. As I hit my elbow on the freaking table that I have the camera sitting on. Oh well. Defensive strike. Volley. As per the usual. Oh geez. Stun, yay. Should I? I'm like, should I smite? You know what? I'm gonna smite. He's just gonna attack regularly though, I think. Normally, whatever. Volley. There's another one down. I think that's the last time I'm gonna bother to use volley in this battle. Oh yeah. Okay, that one's not quite down. Now, what the? Oh, weakened. Duh. Okay, fine. Alrighty. Mummies are gone. Got a cobweb shell. Oh, I totally forgot to go through my inventory in between episodes. I think. Anyway. Whoa, thank you guys. And good luck in finding Grandpa. I'm out of here. Hopefully they didn't strip Grandpa of his rollator? I don't know. Even monsters couldn't be that cruel, could they? I'll follow you and help you resolve this mystery. Anyway, and now it's dungeon kind of thing. Anyway, that restores MP. So yeah, no. Nothing I really want that bad. Hello, adventurers. Hold up. Why is it repeating this? It literally just freaking... What? Okay. Kill one Mugzoi in one or more battles to complete the quest. That was... It like repeated the exact same thing, and I really don't think it was supposed to. I don't recall that ever happening before. Anyway. Dungeon time. About to enter the chamber, you run into a swarm of haunted souls. They seem to be in a panic. What could be haunting these poor souls? You hear a familiar battle cry. Come here, you cowardly ghosts. I'll bust you for good. If I could just get my cursed buster working. The haunted souls attack you. Okay, so, anyway. Let me not kill off the middle one right away. Because volley, yeah. Okay. Anyway. That was really quick. Whatever. Oh, I got another fly. Phew, that was a close one. I was changing my Spectral Buster's ghost bag when a few of the haunted souls managed to escape. But hey, I know you. You're the one that's from the corn maze? Yeah, what are the odds? Any idea where Grandpa is? Actually, yes. I heard some random guards talking about how he's being held captive in the dungeon 11-38? Is that how that's supposed to be read? I don't know. I believe it's on this dungeon level. Thanks, ghost-busting dude. Anyway. Why does that look like some sort of exit or way of getting to a different level of the dungeon? I don't know. Anyway. So, I will say, for the second game, dungeons look very different. Rather than this whole thing, like, it doesn't bother showing you moving between the rooms. It just kind of has a map layout, and you just pick which room you're going to, and then it just, yeah, anyway. This small room is filled with all kinds of delicious foods and snacks. Hurrah! Lunchtime, finally! Okay. Go to this room. Why does it... I don't understand why it does that. Sometimes it's like it feels the need to go back to a certain room before then advancing to another. You step into something that seems like your worst nightmare's torture chamber. Shackles hanging from the wall. Tables with spikes and clamps. Rats creeping in the corners. Skulls on the blood-stained tables. Does not sound very convincing to me. Yep, basic Halloween props, I say. And in the darkest corner of this horrible chamber lies a device with text engraved on it. It reads, "Level draining apparatus." Ah, yikes. Let's get out of here. Unfortunately, your way out is blocked. Okay, seriously, I'm not even a big Doctor Who fan, but, like, does this not look like a Dalek? That is what they're called, right? The things that just go like, exterminate. Smite, just because it heals. No need for another heart shot, so I guess I'll do a regular attack there. Ouch! Jeez. Okay, defensive strike. Weakening. Maybe that'll help. And restoration. Because I can. And you know, that character doesn't exactly deal a lot of damage. Maybe another round of attacks and it'll be gone. Well, so close. Fine, whatever. I even forget what those things are called in this game. I just know they look like freaking Daleks. Oh, shredding some heavy metal brought my character's spirits back up again. Okay. I missed part of the dialogue there. Oh well. Where am I supposed to go here? Maybe that room. Okay, at least it's a battle. I hate when it's a trap. There's a dungeon later in this game that just, ugh. It is the absolute worst if you happen to run into some traps. These things, jeez. How tough are they, I wonder? You know what? Life Drain. Okay. Well, that didn't do a ton. Super effective. Does that mean they're weak to physical damage? Holy cow, they're weak to physical damage. Okay. Well, then this shouldn't take too long. Okay, that one's dead. That one's almost dead. One of them put on a friggin' physical damage resistant thing. I don't like it when they do that. Oh well. Dead anyway. They looked like they were made of stone, so you wouldn't expect them to be weak to physical damage if they're made of stone. Let's see. What room? Let's go to this room next. Or is that one gonna take me further in? With comfy sofas and cozy lighting. Thick rugs cover the floor. You see a couple of pig bears lounging on comfortable chairs, enjoying high-class beverages and cigars. That sounds much better than the tavern suites. Yes, this is much better. Could you please leave? You're disturbing our debate. We're discussing whether one has free will or if everything is predetermined. That's boring. I attack. I've had a few debates on similar subject matter. More specifically from a, Christian perspective. Especially with entire branches of Christianity heavily ascribing to predestination. But then there are others that believe that, free will is also a significant thing. Anyway. Well, that kind of solved the debate here. Yes. Of course we do have free will. Where to now? Well, we had the free will to attack them there, that's for sure. Random events, battle, okay. Whoa. bunch of these dudes. Okay, didn't expect so many. But whatever. Critical hit from that. Volley. Barbarian. I'm mostly focusing on the far left dude there. Well, maybe I should have focused far right, because that one I could have potentially gotten rid of before its first move. Oh well. Too late now. Ugh. And my knight character has been weakened. Alright, you're gone. You're gone. Alright, I was able to skip 2 attacks there. Goody. She is... yeah. I don't know why I was doubting for a second that she was actually a knight. Okay. Got a grindstone. That'll be helpful, hopefully, eventually. Alright, what's up here? And why does it have me going all the way around this way? Just could have gone up and then over, but whatever. What is this? Literally nothing. Wow. Okay then. Pretty sure that just took me to another level of it, of the dungeon. Yeah. Thought it said Grandpa was supposed to be on the first level. I don't know. We enter a room that looks like a well-equipped laboratory, or laboratory, depending on... Anyway. Suddenly, the fires that were heating murky liquids in the petri dishes become alive and assault you. Oh no, you shouldn't use a petri dish to heat up anything. Just one? Okay. But these things are kind of tough. I mean, we've fought some of these before, I think. I'm gonna smite just to heal him, and ouch. Fire, not fun. Okay, goodbye. You can't add more than 20 items to your stash. Oh. Sunglasses. I don't really want those that badly. As you're catching your breath after the fight, you hear a faint plea for help. Please help me. Whoa. Who are you and why are you tied up to the ceiling like that? I've been enslaved here for months now. I'm the only person who can make 92% pure blue magic crystals. Thank you for releasing me. Alright, I need to take a quick look at my inventory and see about maybe getting rid of stuff. Or at least using it up. This is gonna take a while at this rate. This dungeon is gonna be the entire episode for sure. Can you see any minions? Okay. Didn't even let me finish that. Defensive strike on that one. Because why not? You know what? I'm tired, but also nightmare on that one just because I can. Yarg. Weakening just because I can. Volley. And yes, I realize I woke this one up by using volley like that. I don't care. These guys really aren't that strong. Or all that tough. Dang it. Thought I could kill that one before it had its next turn. Oh well. Whoa! Had I gotten a critical on the other one, it would have been gone. Oh well. Okay. Continuing the dungeon. So I still have not said much about the second game in this episode. I realized last episode I said I was going to, but whatever. Upon entering this room, you immediately realize that monsters are very handy carpenters and love woodwork. A couple of monsters are merrily filing and planing away while whistling a joyful tune. Nice work. These small statuettes are just awesome. Now you went and ruined the lacquer on that statuette. They were still drying up. Anyway, so yeah, the second game. Starting off fresh reminded me how much I take for granted in this second profile in this game. But I talked about that already. I believe I also mentioned the variety bonus for XP that's a little different. I will say though, considering I only had 2 party members to start with, I had to be real careful at the start. I was doing a fair bit of just pure grinding, like just fighting stuff. Not even as part of a quest. Ooh, wow, big MP potion. Nice. But yeah, there's definitely some differences to that game. And I feel like it's actually even, in some ways, a bit more, you know, reminiscent of how actual D&D is played. Which, by the way, not too long ago, or really in the most recent set of Magic the Gathering, it was actually sort of a collaboration of sorts, or at least a combo thing with Dungeons and Dragons. So I think well, I know for sure Magic did a set of cards that's based on D&D stuff, and I think D&D may have like added a new, I don't know, campaign thing or whatever that may at least partially be inspired by Magic the Gathering. Not quite sure if I really have all my info right there, but anyway, weak sapphire necklace, Oh, well, I'll ditch that. And the weak sapphire necklace, I think. Anyway. But yeah, so there's maybe fewer options per, like, aspect of your character, but like sorry, let me finish this dialogue here and then I can explain what I'm trying to get at a little better. You enter a chamber filled with bunk beds. The smell of sleeping monsters is very strong here. Well, we know what they say about bears and waking them up. I sing a little lullaby and close the door slowly. So, like, you know how there's the particular character name and then you've got their class or whatever in this game? There isn't necessarily a particular name for them, or I guess it just kind of coincides with in the second game you've got like their class, but you also have a race associated, and then you also have like a character profile, sort of. So like the races you got. Well, you know what? I did say I would probably do a review of the game at some later date, so maybe I should just wait until I do the review to get into significant detail on all that stuff. But anyway, there's also a lot more die rolling or dice rolling. I don't know. It's all rolling d20s, I get. I don't know. A lot more d20 rolls in the second game. You open the door to this chamber and carefully sneak in. You hide behind a sturdy table and see the village elder reading a big book. Next to him is Grandpa, tied with silver chains to a stone altar. How can even wizards themselves figure out their own handwriting? The scribbling is incomprehensible. Huh? Intruders! The village elder starts waving his hands and something begins to materialize out of thin air. All of a sudden, the lump in midair transforms into a giant toad. A fight with an air toad. Okay. I do seem to remember these guys being kind of tough, at least. Maybe not super duper strong, but at least kind of tough. So, yeah. I'll weaken it anyway, just so I take less damage. But anyway, yeah, so there's a lot more stuff involving rolling d20s and stuff in the second game. I mean, travel rolls are the same, pretty much, but for status effects and stuff, some of them, like, you roll a d20 just to see if they even affect you or the enemies. Roll d20s to see if status effects hit them. There's a similar roll for some of the status effects to see if you, like, remove whatever it is. Yeah, anyway. You defeat the beast. As it gasps its last breath, it vanishes with a puff. Please, spare my life and let me go. I promise I will change my ways. I'm feeling much more lawful and good already. Fair enough. We will let him go. But is Grandpa okay? I'm all fine. Just release me from these chains. Still trying to get to Mugzoi, who I think is actually on this floor. But there's still a whole floor of the dungeon left to go. And this is already kind of a long episode. So, much as I hate to do this, I think this will have to be a two-part thing. Yeah. No guarantees on whether or not I'll say much on the second Knights of Pen and Paper game as I'm recording the next episode. Because now that I've remembered, oh yeah, I was planning on doing a review of it, I might just wait to do the review to say a lot of the stuff that I have on my mind about the game. Anyway, okay. That's it for now. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, share it with others if you want them to see it. If you want to see more stuff from me, subscribe to my channel, click the bell to get updates when I post new stuff. Look down in the description as well for info on other social media pages and how to find and follow those if you're at all interested in that. Of course, Leave comments down below with any thoughts on this game, other game ideas, other video ideas, even if they're not video game related. Whatever you have for me, let me know down below. So that's it. Hope you're all doing well. Hopefully I'll see you for the next one. Until then, stay cool, people.